WNBA, what do I always say? The gift that keeps on giving. And if there's anybody who is welcome to chime in and blast Kathy Engelbert and blast the WNBA for the officials.
Shocking information that completely rocked the WNBA world. The face of contemporary basketball, Caitlin Clark, is making news because she isn't entering an arena this time. She is not by herself when she enters the golf course. She is entering the most prestigious golf tournament in the world with Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hall, Florida's LPGA Prom. And you know what? The WNBA is completely in a panic. The fans are calling. Take the lead in the largest crossover in sports history, because this is a statement rather than merely a move. Before we go into this crazy turn of events, please let me know in the comments if Caitlin clicked the like button if you agree with Clark's decision to permanently leave the WNBA if she finds greater love and respect in golf. Let's move on to the tale that is keeping Kathy Engelbert and Eve up at night.
Players that, well, fans have just kind of wanted gone for non-basketball reasons, but obviously this is the tournament Caitlin Clark's playing in, the golf tournament. So as you guys can see, Lexie Hall is in fact a guest caddy at this golf tournament, and Sophie Cunningham.
It all began when Caitlin Clark received an official invitation from the LPGA to compete in the Annika Prom, one of the world's most prominent competitions. Nobody anticipated what she would do next. She called Lexie Hall and Sophie Cunningham after picking up the phone. Her message was straightforward. Let's demonstrate to them what true respect looks like. Because golf offered her an open door, an opportunity to not just play but also to be celebrated. But the WNBA gave her fouls, hate, and cheap shots. Legends from the LPGA, including Tiger Woods, Annika Sorenstam, and Nelly Korda, embraced her with open arms while WNBA critics ripped her down. This girl has something special, they remarked. Chaos ensued after the announcement was made. The panic erupted in WNBA office.
Leches on the golf course at Annika LPGA Pro-Am. So here it says, two fever teammates to caddy at the Annika Pro-Am, highlighted by Caitlin Clark's return. Caitlin Clark will again tee it up with Nelly Korda, joined this year by fever teammates Lexie Hall and Sophie Cunningham as celebrity caddies. This is an article written by Scott Agnes.
According to reports, Kathy Engelbert called her legal team right away and insisted that Caitlin change her mind. If you join the LPGA, you'll violate media contracts, she cautioned her. Caitlin, however, remained unflinching. She simply grinned and remarked, "You can't stop me from shining." At that point, the situation became nuclear. Because fans began comparing figures, they discovered startling results. Sponsorship money for golf has increased tenfold. Peer respect is really high. The LPGA was already planning record-breaking coverage for her visit, and viewership was skyrocketing. The internet broke at that point. Caitlin was seen practicing on a leaked video, her swing next to Nelly Korda. In a matter of seconds, that flawless, tidy, and forceful swing went viral. It was dubbed the shot heard around the sports world by sports analysts. LeBron James even retweeted it, claiming that Caitlin is now in her own league. Lexie Hall and Sophie Cunningham, meantime, were directly behind her.
Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day. So I talked about it in a previous video how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television. And that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Korda. So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere. And the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1 golfer, who is
being treated like absolute stars throughout in-course introductions and private plane arrivals. The red carpet was laid out by LPGA. The crowd was applauding. WNBA was never able to. And there was silence deep within the WNBA offices. According to sources, in a panic over the player crossover issue, Cathy Engelbert called an urgent meeting of team owners. What's left for the WNBA if Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie start attracting millions of golf fans? Sponsorships are freezing deals. Their ratings have already dropped by 27% this quarter, and an insider told ESPN, if Caitlin doesn't return for 2026, the WNBA might not even survive the season.
Cover it. Having Brianna and Carson joining Caitlin at the Annika is an opportunity for Gamebridge to showcase the variety in our sports sponsorship portfolio. In addition, as partners with the Indiana Fever, we look forward to welcoming Caitlin's teammates Sophie and Lexie to Tampa Bay to elevate and shine a spotlight on women's sports. Gamebridge is the presenting sponsor of the event, once again putting a spotlight on women's sports. The annual LPGA tournament features the world's best female golfers competing for a share of $3.25 million purse and proceeds benefiting the Annika Foundation. For Clark, Hall, and Cunningham, it's a chance to strengthen connections across women's sports while continuing.
However, Caitlin is pursuing peace rather than drama. Golf gave me what the WNBA took away, respect, she said to her entourage. And that struck more forcefully than any buzzer beater she has ever produced. The LPGA has now verified record pre-sale tickets. The majority of fans cite Caitlin Clark as their primary motivation for going. People are traveling by plane from other states and even foreign nations to witness her swing. Insider Leaks claims that brands have lined up proposals totaling more than $0 million. According to rumors, Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie are already organizing a charity event of their own.
a whole video of the fans cheering her, signing things, taking photos, their players hanging out with Caitlin, and obviously they're showing their golfers as well. But Caitlin Clark is all over this. And this was the perfect opportunity for the WNBA to do, like, have you seen it when an NBA player or a football player like goes to an NBA game or goes to wherever?
Combining basketball with golf for fans all across the world. Sports acquired icons as the WNBA lost players. This is the question that everyone is currently asking. Will Caitlin Clark's WNBA career come to an end, or will something far greater begin? Why would she ever return to golf after witnessing its love, respect, and billion-dollar spotlight? Please share your opinions below. Should Caitlin Clark give the WNBA one final shot or stick with golf forever? Additionally, since this story has recently changed, share this video immediately if you think that respect is more important than following the rules.